Hey, welcome back. We've got a new set. Gosh, I never know what happens in those introductions. Okay, right. So, welcome back. We are building, no, we're not building horses. We're building a horse trailer today. So if you like horses, this is the place for you to be. There are always some Lego Friends horse sets hanging around for the horse crazy loonies out there. Are you a horse crazy loony? Now, this set is actually called the Horse Show Trailer. Is that right? Yeah, Horse Show Trailer. And it's 989 pieces. It's $160 here in Australia, and at the moment it seems to be exclusive to the Lego shop, so it's one of those ones that you have to, it's not going to be at regular retailers. I had to buy this one from the Lego shop online, which means I had to pay full price for it, which does not make me terribly happy, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it. Is it? Let's build it and find out, shall we? So, alright, we have got 8 bags, 3 mini dolls and 3 animals. So we'll have a look at all of those at the beginning, even though they don't all come in the first bag. So first up, we are building the OG Lego Friends character, Emma. Why Emma is in a horse set? I mean, it is so random at the moment, but you know what? I'm not complaining because she's got a new top and it's very cute. It works really nicely. Holy moly. These new thin hinges seem to make them really unstable. They're very wobbly. And I reckon, oh my gosh, I could pop that out so easily just by pulling the torso backwards. Right, so the new thin hinge pieces on the legs, I don't know how they're going to stand up long term. That's going to be interesting to look at. I don't know why Lego makes these changes. I always hope it's because they're going to be making more articulation, but who knows. Anyway, second character, I forgot to, I don't think there's anything else to say about Emma. This is Savannah, and she has got a brand new top, which I love. I love the color scheme. I love everything about it. I would like it to not have the little purple horseshoe on it because that means I could use it for lots of other things, but I mean, it looks pretty schmick even with the horseshoe on it. It's appropriate, obviously, for the set. Savannah is visually impaired, as you will know if you have, met her in any of the other sets. So she's got her guide dog and she's got her white stick, just like she did in the other sets, and her guide dog is Goldie. Yeah, Goldie. So same mold. Goldie is the same moldy as before. This is not, I mean, you don't just go swapping guide dogs, so you just don't. Right, so we've got third character is Elijah, and he's got pants that we've seen before in the Lego Friends girls, but the top, he's got the same top. It's terribly printed around the neckline here. He only seems to have one top. The 3 sets that he comes in all have the same top. There is an actual definite difference between where the boots and the pants line up. Like there's a little ledge thing. So I wonder if they're 2 separate molds and then inserted together. So curious about how these go together, or how they're put together in the factory. He's also quite wibbly wobbly with his thin hinge, but that's okay. Let's find out how they stand up over time. We have a bowl and a bone for Goldie and 2 horses. The first of which we have seen in another set with Savannah, and is it Melody? I can't remember the name of this horse. It was either Melody or... No, can't remember. But this one's Savannah's OG horse. It's all about OG at the moment. And this one's a brand new horse with this really, really cool roached mane. And both horses currently have got buildable, blankets on their back. But this is interesting. Look, see the hooves here? On the actual instruction booklet, it looks as though the hooves were supposed to initially be black, maybe? Even though that front one's weirdly done. So that was interesting. I was really looking forward to this horse having black coloured hooves, but no. The instruction book, the front of the instruction book lied. So we've got this bit here, which have got the saddles, and should we put them on the horses now? Yeah, let's do it. Let's try them out. So nice and easy to pop these blankets out, because unlike other times, they haven't put a jumper plate on as the bottom bit, so it's much easier. The reins are also a lot easier to put on these days too. I used to have to use my teeth. No, I did not. I would never do that. Don't use your teeth for Lego. Unless you like seeing the dentist a lot. So the reins are really nice and easy to put on, and everybody has got a riding helmet. So riding hat. Elijah has one that has no hair. So you can actually get these figures to hold the reins, but I never have much success with it. It's you get in one hand and then it pops out of the other one. But the girls both get exactly the same riding hat because they both got black hair, so obviously their hair's going to look exactly the same when you put it up under a riding helmet. Perfect. Okay, Savannah is popping on this horse, and we're going to just move them over so we got some building space. Oh, there's a couple of carrots as well. So seeing as how Emma doesn't have a horse, let's put her in charge of the carrots. carrots for the horses. There we go. Now she's everybody's friend. The horses love her more than everybody else. Right, so first part of the building is just a little stack of hay bales. Very nice. Bit of horse fodder. And a couple of jumping things. I know they'll have a proper name, which has completely escaped me at the moment. Things that the horses jump over when they're at the horse show. And there are 2 different levels, obviously, so that you can get incrementally more difficult as you go further along. So, yeah, a couple of subsidiary things, including this, which is actually just a little dog bed for Goldie, but it's much more intricate build. I mean, it's not tricky, but it's much more than just a single tile with a jumper stud on it, which we generally see as a bed for the animals, so that's kind of cool. Now, we have got the horse trailer, but we need something to pull it, and I don't know what you call this sort of car, whether it's an SUV or... I don't even know what SUV stands for, but it's, you know, one of those big... It needs to be a nice, hefty car to be able to carry this trailer or transport this trailer, because it's a massive trailer. Now, you saw the price of this set at the beginning. There's almost 1,000 pieces in this set. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of building. This is actually much more intricate than I expected it to be. And because I'm not a huge fan of building vehicles, I was thinking that this was going to go a lot less interestingly than it actually does. So yeah, this is actually a fun build. So we've got the GPS on the front and a little bit of a sound system, got a spot for the steering wheel, couple of places for people to sit here in the front, and I've got the steering wheel on this side, but you know what, I'll swap it over in a moment because we do right-hand drive here in Australia, and I'm going to set this up for how we do it here. And in the back, there are actually 2 more seats. So this is a nice, substantial sized vehicle. I'm just excited about this, except I have this piece here that I shouldn't have. Where does that go? Oh, just there. That was nice and easy. All right. Nothing left over that we shouldn't have at the end. We're up to bag number 2. I'm going to swap over our steering wheel. Very nice, and put Emma in charge of driving. Okay, so we're still just working on the SUV, which is probably the wrong name for this, but it's nice and cool. I actually really like the color schemes for this. Bright light yellow is one of my favorite colors, and at some stage I will do a too much bright light yellow build, but I really don't have many of those pieces. It's not a common piece, but we do have a few, so a lot of them are actually still just stuck in the buildings because I just like the buildings with those colours so much. So we got a number plate with horsepower on it, which is really nice and appropriate. And we're not seeing any hearts on this, just horseshoes, which is really cool. It just keeps it nice and ambiguous, and matching up the bright light yellow with that dark blue, which is also, I mean, these are some of my favourite colour combinations. In fact, I also like the bright light yellow with grey. They're such soft, nice colours. I might have to do a custom build just with those colours. I have so many plans of things that I want to build, and of course the turquoise goes really well here too, and there's a splash of pink because you can never have enough pink, really. Side mirrors with some turquoise outsiders on them, and this bit is the fronty bit for the car. Assume, yeah, it's the fronty bit. I'm sure it has a technical name, of which I do not know what it is, but I do know it's got a bull bar on it, so that's cool. That's quite substantial. Okay, and the hood has got a couple of levers, which are being used as windscreen wipers. That's so cute. I haven't seen that before in a set. Probably happened in other themes, but I certainly haven't seen it in a Lego Friends set. That's really so cute. We have got a lid on here now, also known as a roof, and now we just need some wheels. And then we're going to be ready to get started on the actual horse trailer. Though this is a fantastic looking vehicle. Am I right? I'm right. I am right. Just agree with me, because it really is. I love the fact there's actually room for 4 people in that too. Well, the suspension on this, like, nice. Okay, we don't have anything extra there that we shouldn't have. Nice amount of extra pieces. We're up to bag number 3. So we are going super duper fast here because there's a lot of, there are a lot of bricks in this, and I'm trying to speak as fast as the bricks are going on, but I don't think I'm keeping up. So I'm just gonna slow down now. So we need to get the framework on so that this really big horse trailer has got a substantial framework, which has got a whole heap of little Technique pins holding everything into place down the bottom, because that's the strongest way to get your Lego base happening. And then we got molding bits happening around the side in turquoise. It's so nice, so beautifully finished. I mean, this bit down around where the wheel arch is going to be is all finished there with turquoise molding. I like it. And did you see that? We just got through bag number 3 in a jiffy. We're up to bag number 4. It says in a jiffy. I just did. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. Oh, what is me? Yeah. Who Even am I. Okay, there's a little hinged bit in the middle which gives you a trapdoor section that you can store stuff in underneath the floor. And this bit here is where we're going to be able to attach it to the car. And I've put this bit goes around here. Yeah, so the turquoise molding bits go around the edges. I just like that so much. It looks so finished. And this, oh, hold on, that's right. That's better. And that plugs in. And this is how big, or how big, wide. This is the base of the horse trailer. How huge is this? Actually, at the end, I will compare this. I'll see what other horse trailers I have are still built up. I know I've got the camper van still built up as well, and I've got the friendship bus. We'll compare the sizes. So inside, we've got a little bit of furniture. So there's a little stove here with an egg cooking on the top of it in a frying pan. So a little teeny tiny kitchen living area space with a sink next to it and some storage area up here for a couple of cups. I mean, this is just fitting as much. I just love this. I love being able to fit lots of things into a teeny tiny living space. My favorite thing in the world. That's part of the reason I love Lego. Sticker here that's got our mirror on it. So this is a tiny bathroom. I like just a little post-it note on the top with a smiley face. Just tiny details like that make my day. Got a toilet in here. And this, we got spare rolls of toilet paper and a plant up on the ledge. I just love all these details, even if they're only created with stickers. Okay, so these are some big swingy out open doors, and they're rounded obviously because they're going on the rounded front. We've got a little light integrated into that wall panel, and then we need the mirror image one for the other side. This is going so well. Sticker on here with the stripes, the speed stripes on it. Nice. And same as the other side, but just, mirror image. Look at that. Oh my gosh, okay, right. So there's a living area at the back with a tiny toilet. Smart. And there's just enough room there to fit a mini doll in there. I don't know what the jumper stud in there is for. That's interesting. Okay, nice assortment of spare parts at the end of that bag. We're up to bag number 5. Whoa, we still have so much left to build. This is so cool. This is exciting. I actually didn't look. I'm not a horsey fan. I'm not a horse loon. I don't dislike horses, but I'm not horse crazy. But due to the fact that Lego Friends always has horse sets, I can find them a bit wearing, but this is really fun. So this is like quite complex building. Nice arrangement of stickers on the wall there. We've got a certificate of something there that's not quite straight. Might fix that up, and maybe a competition poster next to it. Savannah's hanging out with Emma. It's so weird. And there's a picture of Emma's cat up on the wall. I suppose it's Emma's cat. I mean, anybody could have a little blue cat, right? Okay, right. So focusing on where all these things are going. It's lovely, lovely, sedate, dark blue happening, broken up with nice, clean white. Big door here, because there's actually a hallway section between the living area and where the horses are going to be stored, because you definitely store horses. It's for horse storage. But that's, I suppose, so that you can be right next to the horses. And I like the trapdoor here. I can't get that plate down because it just keeps pushing against the other bits. Got it down by poking up from the front. The little yellow bits are actually to attach the horse's feet on. Feet. Oh my gosh, words. Oh, they're failing me today. And this looks like it's going to be another living area. We got a whole heap of hooks and a sink and some drawers so we can store stuff over here. No, not a living area. This is actually the horse grooming or horse care area. Some more storage on the side, and these doors are actually accessible from the outside of the horse trailer. So in here is where you put all your horsey stuff, so all the storage stuff. But let's get the horses in here. Got some places to put their saddles, their reins, and to clip them onto the base plate really securely. And we're up to bag number 6. So these are going, we're working on the back now. So we need the back bumper bar thing. Is it a bumper bar on the back? It's really not. It's really not. So we've got the back number plate with the horsepower again. Got a couple of lights going on in different colors, and those go on there. And then I'm just still curious about what's going to go into this area. Oh, so we got the gold accessories. So we don't see these gold. We saw these gold accessories before in Disney Princess theme with their horse sets. Everybody has their horse sets. Lots of bows going into the drawers. And where am I going to put Savannah? I reckon I don't know. I need some jumper stud spaces to put her in that little doored area, but I reckon that might just be for storage. We might be using that for the jumpy things. Or a horse-themed calendar. That's such a cute picture. And a towel hanging up on the inside of this door. And we actually have some facing in studs to sticks things on these walls. This is where the ribbons go on. So nice. So this one going, should that be able to shut? I don't know. Let's build the other side and find out where I might have gone wrong and whether I have to, did I mess up the hinges? I can be really, really bad at hinges sometimes. Directionally challenged. Okay, got a whole heap of horsey stuff stacked on the sticker shelves there, and this one gets the gold spray bottle. So, oh, there we go. Now it all folds in. Don't know why it wouldn't fold in on the other side before. And time to put some roofing on. And the roofing's all got jumper studs because this is all going to be able to get off, so that you can actually access inside the horse trailer. And these are the moldings for the back. Isn't that nice? I can't figure out whether it's supposed to... No, I think they need to go up a little bit. There we go. And the yellow and the pink thing is actually a ladder, so you can get up to the very top. So that's cool. And here we've got a big... I don't know whether... Are these things that you actually have on a horse trailer? Like a solar-powered horse cleaning whole station on the outside with hot and cold water. So nice. It's luxury being horses. And, I mean, there's no shower in here, so if you're camping out, you could just use that off the back. Right, we're up to bag number 7. It's got hot water. Why should the horses have all the luxury? So this looks like a bit more of the moulding, because all the moulding and the rounded edges for this are in the turquoise colour, in the dark turquoise. Oh no, this is a lid. I mean, it is still the moulding, but this is a lidded part of the moulding. So this goes here, and that flips up and over. So we've seen this before in this flippy uppy ovary thing. In one of the planes, actually. Like, it opened up like this, which was really cool. One of the most recent LEGO Friends planes. And this is going to be the big doory area. The big window. Nice big massive windows with a couple of... I don't know whether these are supposed to be like fodder. They look like window boxes, but are they for putting food into? They just look really, really cute. So the horses can stick their heads out, but you can't actually fit any of those straw blocks in there. They're just for show. So those go in here and then it folds down and the horses can look out. Doesn't that look so cool? I mean, I'm not even a horse crazy and I'm loving this. This is really, this is a lot of building. This is a lot of intricate building. So this is the roofing of this section. And then we're not done yet. It's not just roofing and wheels now. There's actually another living area up here on the top. So let's get this roof section for the back, for the horse grooming section done. And then we'll move to the next living area. So cool. There's so much in here. Look how tidy it all looks with those rounded edges. It's really nice. Okay, bag number 8 starts with something that looks kind of like a door, but it's not. This is actually a ramp piece. So you can attach it here so the horses can come down there. But when it's not in use, you're supposed to store it up here on this top bit. So that's very tidy. I like that. But this is where I I always like a nice living quarter, bit of a sleeping area, but... Are you ready for this? There are 3 mini dolls. They are all going to be fitting into this space, into this teeny tiny living space. I love this sticker. I love this little bedspread with the horse book open on it and it's a little bit crumpled, like the bedspread's crumpled. This one here, when I was building this, I was thinking, oh, it's got the constellations on it. It's obviously here for Olivia. But Emma's in this set, so none of these bedspreads are actually themed for anybody. So anybody can be sleeping in any of these beds and they go head to toe. So my gosh, they're all crammed in. It's so cool. Like a sleepover. There's no personal space whatsoever. But I love all the little bedspread stickers. They're really, really nice graphics. So that's it. That is where we're fitting all of the sleeping bunks up here. Just in that tiny space. So this is going to be the lid for it. So let's get all these pieces on. These curve over and then go on either side of the blue windowed compartment. Well, you wouldn't want to sleep up here in the middle of the day. You would get seriously sunburnt, right? And like the glass would magnify the sun. So yeah, it's only for nighttime sleeping. No naps allowed. You'll have to nap down with the horses if you want to have a daytime nap. So this will get Emma in here just to check. I mean, they are all going to fit in there. It's just such a small space. Okay, so curving around the edges with more of these dark turquoise curvy bits, which are so lush and nice. And look, you can shake it and nobody falls out. They're perfectly safe, except from concussion. But okay, so this look at how good that looks up the top there. So this is it. Now we just need to put some wheels on, and there's actually a little supporting wheel at the front because the rest of it is just held up by 4 more wheels. This is such a massive vehicle for just 4 wheels, and then the teeny tiny one at the front. But this is it. A horse, I mean, it's a horse transporter, nice big yellow. And now the thoughts are it's a Jeep, but that's just like, oh, that's a brand. So, but I don't know. An SUV, let's go with that. No, it's not an SUV, is it? I don't know. You can tell me. I know nothing about cars. And let's see at the end here whether we can fit. Where are we going to put this stuff? So I reckon that these might be whapped into this hallway here. And there are actually jumper studs in here where you can put the hay and Goldie on Goldie's bed. And you could prop Goldie's bowl in there too somewhere. Maybe you could put it in the kitchen section. And this is actually supposed to be a ramp up to here, but that doesn't work when I'm on a smooth surface. It probably works when you set it up on carpet. That'd be fine. But otherwise, nah, not any use. All right, so all done. Let's compare this with some of the other vehicles that we've had, the big vehicles, especially in the price range that this is, because the price of this is pretty extortionary. I'm not sure if that's a word. Extortionate? I don't know. So this is Sophie's vet horse trailer from years and years ago. It's really small comparatively. And I mean, look at how far the molding and just all the pieces have gone in that time. And this is the Friendship bus, which they're actually a comparable size. So look at this. I mean, yeah, Friendship bus is a bit bigger because it's got the slide on it and a tree up the back and slightly more curvy over the top. But this set's also got a car integrated into it too. So it's a similar size to the Friendship bus, I think, though I think it's actually got more pieces. This one, not sure. I need to look up how many the Friendship bus had. But this is the one I keep thinking of, is the camper van. It's actually bigger than the camper van. So that's interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to you having a look comparatively at, you know, different big Lego Friends vehicles over the ages. But yeah, okay. So what did you think? Let me know in the comments. I find it annoying that Lego has some of these sets that they just don't release to the general retailers, because then do they just not sell as many of them? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, anyway, this was a sleeper hit for me. I actually really enjoyed building this. It was much more intricate than I expected. I hope you enjoyed sharing the build with me. Let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, I'll be back with another video soon, so I will see you then. Bye!